What's going on, you guys? Back again with another video. As you can see behind me today, we're going to be working on the 2016 Whippled Mustang GT. I know it's been a while, and it's been a while for me since I've been on this channel, but we are still here. Before I start this video, a huge shout out to my buddies over at uniquestylracings.com, USR. They went ahead and sent me out these blacked out LED front turn signals for, I believe, any 2015 and up Mustang GT or Mustang in general. I'm going to go ahead and put the car up on jack stands. I'm going to take off the bottom splash shield, and I'll take you guys along and show you guys how I do everything. That's probably just the best way for you guys to get to see what exactly I'm doing. It'll give us more clearance and more room so I can be able to bring the camera up in there. So these are going to replace these up here. They look pretty freaking clean. And I'm excited to check them out. Let's dive into it. That being said, I have a 7mm socket. There is a bunch of little bolts holding this flash shield in underneath. I'll go ahead and show you guys, and I'm going to go ahead and take that off. Alright, so as you can see, there's quite a bit of them holding them in all the way around the front. And then I believe there's 3 back here. 1 there, 1 on the opposite side. And then we also got those 2 on each side. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my 7mm socket and go ahead and take the splash shield off. Alright, you guys, as you can see, the splash shield is off. It looks like it was about 19 bolts and about 6 plastic push pins. So we're gonna go ahead and dive right up underneath. Next step is to disconnect your factory turn signal plugs here and your factory fog light plug here. And now, as you can see, you get a better idea on how this is all one bracket, and it's actually attaching to the front bumper. Alright, you guys, so you got some more of these 7mm bolts here. It looks like you got 1, 2, 3rd one up there, and then you got to remember there's a 4th one here and a 5th one there, and those bolts are going in this way. You want to make sure you get all those off so you're able to slide the whole bracket off together, and then after that you'll move on to some more 7mm bolts that'll actually remove your factory turn signal, and you'll get to see your fog light as well. Next step, as you can see, the top of this is already loose and ready to come out. However, you still do have these little tabs that are coming from the bumper into the bracket itself, and to release these tabs you want to get a flathead, kind of wedge it in between the tab or the bumper tab and the bracket and pop it off, and then pull at the same time. So once you start to break those apart, it should be pretty easy to go ahead and slide off. As you can see, there are some tabs back here too. So tabs here, tabs up. Actually, there is no tabs up there. So it's just tab here and a couple 2 tabs there, and then a 3rd tab down there. So I'll go ahead and pry those apart, and we'll get ready to move this bracket out the way. Alright, you guys, before moving forward and removing this whole bracket out of the way, I wanted to show you guys, there is the plastic tab coming out of the bumper itself, and you can see there is the opening where it slides into the bracket for the turn signal and fog light. So that's pretty much it. As you can see, just go ahead and pop this out loose over here too, and now I'm ready to pull it out and off. Alright, there you go. So we got it on. So now we're ready to plug this in, test it out. If it all works well, which I expect it to, we go ahead and put this back in place, and we'll move on to the next side. I'm going to go ahead and test this before I reinstall it, and I'll tell you guys what I found. Now this resistor, what it does is it takes care of the hyper blink inside of the car. Since you are replacing your factory bulbs with LED bulbs, the blinker itself inside, the tone that you get, this takes care of the hyper flash, the faster blinking sound inside the car, so that way your car is aware and thinks that the light bulbs are good and safe and not going dim or not burning out. So we're going to go ahead and place this. These do have double-sided sticky tape, so you can just stick it up somewhere. I'm probably just going to stick it on the housing itself to keep it all one unit, and we'll move forward. Alright, you guys, so there it is running. This is actually very, very cool. I expected this LED. I already expected the white LED as a just a running light, but I didn't expect for the bottom side of the LEDs to be sequential the way they are. I expected this to be kind of like a switchback to where it goes amber when your directional or your turn signal's on, and then back to white once it's off. But it stays on white at all times. So that's a pretty cool feature. I actually like it a lot. It looks really, really nice. Looks really, really clean. It is a little dim, and I'm sure that's because the housing itself is blacked out. But not too bad. Super clean. Very excited to get it back in. Alright, you guys, so all my screws are back in. Everything is back in place. So this is actually your fog light plug. These two plugs go to your brand new USR turn signal. And then your resistor, I went ahead and just taped it up to here. As you can see, the resistor itself is laying on a pretty thick pad. It's kind of like a plastic pad. Resistors do get pretty warm. So I think it was really cool that USR makes the resistors to sit on this pad and then onto the double-sided sticky tape. It keeps it off of this plastic, and it keeps it from melting this plastic or anything that you may double stick this onto. So anyways, looks pretty good. Front side looks very good. I'm super happy with the way it looks. I'm going to go ahead and jump and do the other side. Alright, you guys, so as you can see behind me, both sides are on. Both sides are complete. Everything worked out well. Everything came out clean. I'm loving the blacked out look. It's kind of stealth and hidden during the day, but at night, those LEDs are really going to light up, and I'm excited to see them. I'm going to go ahead and put this splash shield up back underneath the same way we took it off. And that's pretty much it. We'll call it a wrap, and we'll see what they look like once it gets a little darker. Alright, you guys, so as you can see, install is complete. Came out super clean, super sick. I'm very excited for these. Overall, pretty easy install. It only took me a couple hours, and that's just mostly because I was showing you guys how it's done. But that's pretty much it. Hopefully you enjoyed this install. Once again, huge shout out to Unique Style Racings. Thank you. I love it. Make sure you guys go pick yourself up a pair of these. And remember, discount code EGTACO for 10% off of your order. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace.